Hey guys, what is up? This is Tom and Jerry North Wizard of Oz fanboy, bringing to you my very first Cars unboxing video. And this one is the most special one because today I'm going to be unboxing none other than Damage the King. If you don't know, he was only released as a single in 2009 with regular eyes, and that single has become quite rare nowadays. Then in 2010, he was re-released as a moving lenticular eyes variant in a 3-pack with Lightning McQueen and Dexter Hoover. And then he was re-released with Lightning McQueen in a 2-pack in Movie Moments. And he's also released as a mini racer. And as you can see right here, here are my other kings. This one is my custom Damage the King that I made before I got this guy. Here's my 2007 The King. Here's my 143 scale, whatever. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. Wind up the King, pullback. And here are my lenticulars. Although, they are in a very rough shape. This one is the blinking lenticulars, and this is the lenticular moving eyes variant. Metallic blue. On the package, we have that lovely render of Damage the King, which we saw in 2009. Damage the King in different languages. The die-cast. Metal. Here's the back if you're interested. Well, this is supposed to be Winfred Bradford Rutherford, but instead it's Bruce Miller. I think that's a mistake on Mattel's part, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Anyway, enough of me yammering. Let's get Damage the King out of the package. By the way, I'm going to unbox him without recording because I'm recording this with my hands. I don't have a proper phone stand with me, so please bear with me on that. So yeah, I'm going to get the King out of the package and I'll see you later. Here we have Damage the King out of the package, and I gotta say, he looks absolutely amazing. Just look at him right here. Although, his eyes should be blue here because in the movie, his eyes are blue when he's damaged, and he's actually smiling, which is nice because this is supposed to represent when he was with his wife, Linda Weathers, and when he was being towed to, well, not towed, but rather pushed to Team Dynaco's base by Lightning McQueen and being interviewed by the Piston Cup press. So we're gonna get on with it here. Alright, let's compare him to my custom. Yeah, see, this King here is more dented than this one. I just dented the roof, and the damage on the wing. And the ripped off wing looks more realistic, and I gave him the blue eyes, pained expression. However, this one is smiling, obviously. His contingency sponsors are Vitalean, Mood Springs, Nose Tall, Piston Cup, Little Torquey Pistons, Gasprin, Retread, and Easy Idle. He has the silver door handle, whilst the original King does not, which is really strange. Dynaco logo, Dynaco 43, Dynaco, the contingency sponsors again. Alright, let's see. We got the big Dynaco logo there, 43s. This one has a black smudge on his hood, but it's not really a big deal. I mean, he is a damaged car anyway. And unlike the original 2009 version, he has more darker stains. However, in the original 2009 version, it's more green and grassy, like, how do I put this? Like in my custom here. And the expression's also different, as I said before. Let's see when this guy is made. Here's the base. By the way, if you're interested, see, this is made in Thailand. R13A, so the 13th week of 2022, the A factory. How do I know that, you may ask? Well, by Mr. Docket. I know, because I've seen Mr. Docket's video, and there's the holes, which, in his base, so he could be towed by Mater with a working tow hook, but I don't have him. But overall, I gotta say, this is a nice improvement. However, the 2009 version is a classic release, the Chinese version. Actually, I kind of like this one. because this is not the hardest thing in the world to find. So what I forgot to mention here is that the matte finish on the king looks so good. Like, it looks a bit like shiny, also not at the same time. Semi-gloss, unlike the original king. Look at that. The original king fits in Damage the King's blister really nice. And he has gray rims. That's similar to the original. That's similar to the... how do I put this? The original... Well, not original, but the regular king. I'm referring to the Thailand version. I just forgot to say it. If you want to know where Damage the King appears, so I'll put up screenshots here so you can refresh your memory on where Damage the King appears. If you don't know, Damage the King appears in Cars 1 at the tiebreaker race, and he got absolutely mangled by Chick Hicks. And Lightning McQueen had to assist him to the finish line, and yeah, and all that. So anyways, that's my video about Damage the King, so bye.